Hi, I'm Nick Nanton, and welcome to America's Premier Experts, the one and only place where we bring the top experts from all around the world to help you have more health, wealth, and success. And I've got just one of those experts here today, Miss Christy Smith. Christy, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So obviously we've been hanging out, chatting. I met you all over the country, different places, and you're doing some amazing things, and you are a financial advisor. However, most people don't even know what that really means, right? And you specialize in a particular type of advising. So I think we should kind of cover what that is and help people understand it.
Well, we really specialize in safe money strategies, and you're right, most people don't know what safe money strategies is. And my background is a banking background, and you know, I learned at a very young age that people are looking for alternatives to savings. Typically, we see people using savings accounts, CDs, for their safe investments because they don't want to lose them. Unfortunately, when your money's sitting in a bank in a savings account or a CD, we really don't have very much earnings potential. And so we use a strategy called a fixed index annuity strategy. It's offered through insurance companies, and it allows our clients to use the S&P 500 or different indexes on Wall Street to set a barometer for their gains each year without ever putting their money at risk.
Which is amazing. Most people don't even know that that's possible. Now, let's talk. You usually work with people, what, within 5 to 10 years of retirement? Is that about right?
Yeah. Normally, we see people come into our workshops. They're starting to really gather information about 5 years before retirement. And believe it or not, in times like 2008, when the market's gone down so much, we see a lot of new clients that are coming in that are already retired because they realize that the retirement plan they have isn't working.
Absolutely not. So people preparing for retirement or in retirement. Now,
yes.
What's so interesting about that is that you'll have a lot of people, let's say someone that's sitting at home watching this, they've been working hard 20, 30 years, whatever it is. They might even work for a big company that actually provides them with some sort of advisor to work with. Let's even say that advisor is really bright and they didn't even lose any money when the market crashed. But they don't understand that advisor helped them accumulate money, and you specialize, like a brain surgeon does, in something totally different, yes. Which is distribution. So even if you have somebody who's done a great job helping you accumulate, it's probably not the right person to help you distribute. Can you talk about that for a second?
Sure. The thing is that, you know, we really have different phases to our money, and when we're working, we're young, saving, we're in that accumulation stage. But now, as you get closer to retirement, you have to train your brain to think differently. You know, right. We have to think about planning and protecting for retirement income. And so I call that the distribution phase. And so we have plans that are really designed to take over, you know, after that advisor's done a great job. Let's take over that plan and put it in a different mode. We put it in a safe mode, a preservation mode, but yet we're still able to actually grow your account sometimes more than the actual stock market because we don't ever suffer losses when the market goes down. But then at the time you're ready to retire, we turn on a switch, and it creates this guaranteed stream of retirement income that you cannot outlive. And when I say you, I mean you and your spouse. Now, I mean, sleep at night insurance, that's what we do. In fact, in our welcome kits to our clients, we actually mail them sleep masks because we know that our plans are offering them safety and peace of mind that they can't get anywhere else.
That's great, because I know you help them sleep well at night. Now, what's interesting too is a lot of people they know about kind of two options. They know about, like you said, banks like CDs and savings account, which don't really pay anything, or they know about the markets, right? Yeah. And unless they learn about something like what you do with safe money strategies, their money, if it's earning anything, it's really at high risk. And they think they're diversified because they've got in several different types of mutual funds or whatever else it might be. Talk about how you get people out of that 2% earning and get them into something, like you said, a fixed index annuity, and how that helps them really grow their income, but while keeping it safe. Because I think a lot of people they never even heard of this before, so they don't even know it's possible.
Well, and actually these strategies really are growing. In the last quarter of 2012, we saw over $25 billion come out of Wall Street into these types of products, and I call them a hybrid product because it's really a mixture between a fixed annuity and a variable annuity. The annuity word always tends to be a bad word, and that's where we come in. Is we really try to spend a lot of time educating our clients. We have a radio program that airs every Saturday morning called Your Money Matters, and in that program we've been very blessed because we've had great economists. We've had David Walker appear on our show, and several of the economists from Market Watch. And you know, it's all about teaching them what the new economy is about and how to plan and preserve. But a fixed indexed annuity is really a hybrid account. It's through an insurance company, and it allows us to take that retirement money out of a typical stock portfolio, shift it over into an insurance company, and let's face it, we all use insurance companies every day for the things that are most important. And that insurance company is going to give us contractual guarantees. And many times we can get very strong guarantees to grow the money while you're still working. And then whenever you retire, we just turn it on and turn it into a guaranteed retirement income. The way the insurance companies calculate the gains is we link those returns to different indexes on the market. I hear often people don't even know what an index is, but we use popular indexes like the S&P 500, and the insurance company allows us to share in those gains. We don't mirror image the gains. If the S&P goes up 10% in 1 year, we're not going to see a 10% gain in our account. We might see a 5-7% gain. But in years like 2007, 2008, when the S&P went down over 53%, we see no losses. So the insurance company has given us the upside potential to grow our money, but yet we're taking none of the risk. And that's really what we do at the Presley Group, is we help people plan for retirement so that they can sleep at night.
Wow, that's awesome. And I know you help people all in and around the Baton Rouge area, and you've got to have some great stories. But do you have maybe a favorite story you can share with us?
Well, I had a client that came in, he's a client now, but when he came in as a prospect, he was shopping. He had been working for a large technology company over 30 years, and he's in his 60s and about to retire. And when he came in, his primary concern was guaranteed income. His wife had never worked. She's actually not very well, but he wanted to make sure that this income was going to be guaranteed forever. Naturally, he's shopping other advisors, you know. So on our third visit, he comes in and he likes me. He says, "Christy, I'm back here because I like you." You know, of course I'm laughing because I say it's a smile, but the reality is that he liked that we were providing him safe options. And so he hands me this portfolio and he says, "This is what another advisor has given me, and I just want to see what you think about it." So I take about 5-10 minutes. I'm looking it over, and what hit me was at the very bottom of the page, the disclosure. You know, he's assuming an 8% compounded return with his money invested in the market, which we know between 2000 and 2010, the market did not generate 8% returns every year for our clients. And then on top of that 8% return, the client was going to be drawing out money as a retirement income. The last sentence said, we think that you have an 88% chance of not running out of money. And I simply looked up at him and said, well, how about 100% chance of not running out money? Because if your goal is retirement income, then we need 100% chance that you can't run out of money. And that's what fixed index annuities do for clients, is they give them that guarantee that they don't have to worry about running out of money. And that's the name of the game now. Boomers are concerned with outliving their income.
Absolutely. And one of the things I think people also fail to understand is when you work with a broker who works for one of these real big Wall Street companies, you know, they actually, their duty there is to their company, and
Yes.
they get forced almost to push certain types of products, whereas you're being independent, you can offer anything under the sun to help your client, and you really work for your client, not for some big company, right?
Right. And we really try to create at the Presley Group what I call the ultimate client experience. And it's really takes place from the moment you meet us. I mean, we want to do things differently. We want to let you know that we're here working for you, and our goals are clearly to help you achieve your goals and your dreams. And we've been very successful at it.
It's great stuff. Well, I'm sure there's a lot of people watching who said, I've never heard of this stuff. I want to meet these people. I need to meet Christy. Where can they go to find you?
Well, they can go to our website, safemoneyplan.net, or they can give our office a call and schedule a free complimentary consultation.
Great. Well, I'm sure they'll do that. It's been great having you on. I'd love to have you back sometime and hear even more.
Thank you.